guys, welcome back to the channel. It's about Remain the Trucker, back with another video. I know you guys saw the thumbnail. Terrible start to the new year, man. Terrible start. As you guys know, I was away for like a week and a half on vacation. Let me put on some chapstick before somebody say, hey, what is your chapstick? Let me put on my chapstick. But yeah. Woo! I'm here at the shipper, guys. Well, why I sound so tired and beat up? Let's get into it. So I came back from vacation yesterday. I came back, man, my head is all over the place. Whew, let me calm down. All right, so I came back yesterday. You know, I arrived in New York airport like 5 a.m. My PTA to get a load was 9 a.m. yesterday. But my fleet manager put me out to 6 a.m. the next morning, you know, give me a little more time to rest and everything. And I'm like, all right, cool. So today, 6 a.m. show up. Didn't see any load. I'm like, okay, you know, maybe I gotta wait, be patient. I did. At 7, a load came in. It's going to North Carolina. Deliver on Sunday morning. So I'm like, okay, cool. Not bad. I'm watching the storm because there's a major storm in the East Coast this week. So I'm watching the storm. I'm like, okay, maybe if I go pick up the load now and head south, I could get out of it. But unfortunately, it was a load that picks up at 4 in the afternoon. And I'm here right now, getting loaded. You might see the truck moving, because I'm actually backed up into the dock. But I'm a little bit late for the pickup at the shipper. What happened? You get the load at 7 a.m. in the morning, remain for a 4 o'clock pickup. How could you be late? You have all day to figure stuff out. And the worst thing, guys, the pickup was 15 minutes away. And I got to the shipper 20 minutes late. What happened? All right. So my pickup was at 4. You know, it's 15 minutes away. So I'm like, all right, at 2 o'clock, I'm going to hook up to the trailer in the piston yard. When I hook up to the trailer in the piston yard, I can do a quick pre-trip, you know, 20-minute pre-trip, 30 minutes, whatever. And then get out of there, get fuel. And then I'll have like an hour to drive 15 minutes. So I'm like, I bet, that's a great plan, no worries. So I'm there chilling, you know, talking to my friend, go take a shower, eat, everything. You know, 2 o'clock approaches. I'm like, all right, it's 2 p.m. now. Let's go hook up to my empty trailer, do my pre-trip, and get out of the piston yard. So at 2, you know, I'm driving around the piston yard, circling. I cannot find my empty trailer. I'm like, yo, where the hell is my empty trailer? I can't find it. So I'm like, man, something ain't right. And I'm saying to myself, maybe it's across the street because, you know, piston terminal, across the street, you know, Prime have like a lot where they have some empty trailers over there. I don't know if it's empty trailers over there or loaded trailers or Trailer Prime selling. I don't know. So I'm like, maybe it's across the street. So let me go ask the trailer shop if they can find my loaded trailer. I'm getting a call, people. Hold on. Let me decline that call. I'll call them back. So I'm like, let me go talk to the trailer shop and see if they can locate my trailer. So I'm like, cool. Man, I go talk to the trailer shop. The trailer guy's telling me, yeah, your trailer is here in the piston yard. And he's telling me it's in the row, the second to last row, right there in the end. You should see it. So I'm like, maybe a truck backed under it. That's why I didn't see it when I was circling the yard for like 20 minutes trying to find it. He said, yeah, it's right there. I can see it. And if there's a truck parked under it, just knock on the door, tell the guy to move from under it. And if the guy's not there inside the truck, just call me, give me his truck number, and I will call him and tell him to move from under the trailer. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I drive up there. You know, it's at 2:30 at this point. You know, my appointment is at 4, now it's 2:30. I'm like, God damn, but I still have time. It's just 15 minutes away to shipper. No big deal. I went up there. I saw that there is a truck back under the trailer. Knock on the truck. No one answering. I go on the other side of the truck. I'm like, maybe he sleeps the other way. So I go on the other side, knock on the sleeper berth door, window. No one answering. So I'm like, all right, I guess he's not inside his truck. So I said, all right, bet. Let me call the trailer shop and tell him, hey, someone is actually under the trailer and he's not inside. So I called the trailer shop and he said, okay, what's the truck number? I gave the trailer guys the truck number. They said they're going to call the guy and tell him to move. Give them a few minutes. So I'm there, 10 minutes pass, 15 minutes pass. I'm waiting to see the guy come. I'm like, I don't see anyone coming. No, it's 2:45. My load picks up at 4, 15 minutes away. I'm like, man, where is this guy? So I said, you know what? Let me give him 5 more minutes. I give them 5 more minutes. No, it's 2:50. I call the trailer shop again. I'm like, man, I don't see nobody coming. What happened? You call him? The trailer shop guy said, unfortunately, that guy who backed under the trailer, he's not here. He's on home time, but he left his key with the tractor shop. So he contacted the tractor shop, and the tractor shop said they will get someone to come over there with the key and move so I can get it. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm there waiting. No, it's 3 p.m. 1 hour for my pickup. It's 15 minutes away. I don't see anyone from the tractor shop coming. I'm like, man, let me give them 5 more minutes. No, it's 3:05. I'm like, nah, this is crazy. But, my pickup is 15 minutes away. I still have time. I'm looking good. I'm like, you know what? Let me call the tractor shop. So I call the tractor shop. I'm like, man, I'm trying to get this trailer. There's a guy under it. I heard he's not here, but you guys have the key. You're going to come and move it. And the trailer shop said, the tractor shop said, yeah, we're aware of it. Someone should be over there soon to move it. I'm like, cool. I'm there waiting. 10 minutes past 3, nobody. 3:15, nobody. 3:20. I'm like, man, this is starting to get bad. So now I'm starting to worry, man. I'm like, oh, shit. Am I going to be late for this? But I'm like, you know what? I should call my fleet manager and tell her I can't get this trailer to be available to me because someone is under it and stuff like that. I even went inside the trailer, look if it's clean. I saw a few pallets. I go in there and pick it up. It's not too dirty. I'm like, all right, this trailer is clean enough. So I'm there waiting. 3:25. Nothing from the tractor shop. I called her back because it was a lady who answered. I said, hey, I'm here. I'm sorry to getting close for my pickup. What's going on? And I'm starting to think now I'm going to have to go through outbound. I need gas. This is really tight. 3:25. 35 minutes for my pickup. 15 minutes away. I got to be out of here real soon. So I'm like, call her. And she said, hey, we're looking for the key to come and move that tractor from under the trailer so you can get it. I'm like, yo, this is not looking good. I'm like, is there any other available empty trailer I could get? She said, talk to your fleet manager or the trailer shop and see what's going on. I'm like, good. So I called the trailer shop, not getting any answer. I'm like, shit, let me call my fleet manager. I hit my fleet manager and say, yo, I'm here trying to get it out of this empty trailer for over an hour now. Now it's getting close. I can't get this empty. My fleet manager said, hey, just grab any empty into the yard, call me with the info, and I'll let you know what to do. I'll assign you to it. I'm like, cool. So right away, I bust open that empty trailer. That empty trailer looks dirty. I'm like, man, I ain't got no time to clean this. I saw the next empty trailer. Looks clean. I'm like, cool. I'm going to grab this one back under that empty trailer. No, it's 3:30. I'm like, cool. I did my pickup trailer report and everything. Hook up to it, run a quick pre-trip. Get out of there. Going to outbound. I see a message popped up on my phone. This trailer is out of service. It's no good. I'm like, oh, hell no. I messaged my fleet manager that I picked up this trailer. She said I should have called her when I picked up the trailer. That's what she told me. Call me when you find it empty, and I'll put you to it. But I text her instead because, I have to call her. I might be on the hold for 5 minutes. I'm running late. So I just sent her a message with the empty that I picked up. But when I'm going towards outbound, I got a message that this trailer is no good. I'm like, yo, maybe it's a mistake. I don't know. Because I checked the trailer and it looks fine to me. When I'm in outbound, the guy walked up to me and said, man, this trailer got a whole bunch of issues with it. I'm like, really? He said, yeah, you got to spin around, drop it in the yard to get a different one. I'm like, man, look, they assigned me to a trailer. I've been trying to get to that trailer for the longest now. Let me turn off some of these lights because some lights from the outside came on. I'm like, man, I've been trying to get to my original trailer for like an hour now. I can't get to it because there's a park truck under it. So my fleet manager told me grab an empty and let her know which one. I grabbed this one and let her know. And the guy was like, man, you're going to have to drop this. And he told me, just go to the trailer shop and tell them you need an empty and tell them the situation. They might let you drop this trailer right in front of the trailer shop. Because I was saying to the outbound guy, man, I have nowhere to park this empty because the lot right now is jam-packed. And as soon as I grab this empty and pull out the spot, a truck was there waiting back into that spot. So he told me, don't even look for a spot to park this trailer. Just go by the trailer shop and tell them the situation. So, I spin around, go back into the bay. The guy opened the door for me. Four-way flashes on. I'm in there in the piston yard driving. At this point, it's 3:40 at this point. 20 minutes to get to my pickup, and it's 15 minutes away. It's crazy, right? So I'm like, man, that's crazy. So I messaged my fleet manager. When I get to the trailer shop, I hopped out of the truck, parked in front of the trailer shop, running inside. I got by the trailer door, say, hey, what happened? I'm like, man, I'm out of breath. I'm like, man, I'm 15 minutes away from a pickup, and I have 20 minutes to get there. I was assigned to a trailer. There's a guy parked under it, and for the last hour, I'm trying to get him to move. It wasn't happening. I hooked up to this empty, sent my fleet manager the info, and it's not good. Then right away, he said, I'm going to go inside. Just drop this trailer right here in front of the trailer shop. Don't even worry about it blocking up anything. Just drop it right here. I'm going to go inside, find you an empty. You hook up to it and you can get out of here. I'm like, cool. So I dropped that empty right there in front of the trailer shop in the middle of the lot. Then I saw the yard jockey come around and say, hey, man, what are you doing? I'm like, man, this is an emergency drop, man. The trailer guys told me to drop it right here because it's a busted trailer and I should have been out of here already. And my original trailer is jammed up. And, I explained to him. While I was explaining to him, I saw the guy coming back out of the trailer shop say, hey, it's good. I told him to do it. It's an emergency. And the guy gave me a new trailer number. I said, hey, just go up the ramp, look to the left, you'll see this trailer. And I'm like, man, two things. I'm hoping this trailer is clean on the inside and there's no one parked under it. And he said, it's definitely clean on the inside because he was in the shop. We fixed everything. That trailer is ready to go. It's definitely clean and hopefully no one is under it. I'm like, cool. So right away I saw a message from my fleet manager. She said, hey, I told you to call me when you find it empty. I could have, basically what she's saying, she could have saved me time when I picked up that busted empty trailer. I'm like, yeah, maybe that's what she meant, I kind of messed up right there. I was thinking if I text her the info, I could be on my way. So anyways, I'm heading to pick up this new empty now. So while I'm going toward this empty, I'm like, man, hopefully no one is under it. You drive up there, there's no one under it. I'm like, cool. Man, I backed under it. When I backed under it, hooked up my lines, turn on my light, because I already pre-tripped my tractor already. Hooked up my lines, turn on the reefer, make sure it's working, even though the shop said everything is good with this trailer. I have to do my due diligence, make sure the trailer is good. Check all the lights are working. Check if I'm hooked to it. I did my tug test when I backed onto it, but I like to go under there and make sure, that pin is locked over, the pin. That lock is over, it's locked with the pin. You know what I'm saying? Forget the terminology, preach it, but I know the proper terminology. The kingpin is locked. Yeah. So anyways, the kingpin was locked. I went to the back of the trailer. I'm like, yo, he said this is clean. Let's see. I open the trailer. It's spotless. It's clean. I'm like, great. Boom, I put on my lock and everything. Walked around and checked the tires. Kicked the tire. Everything is good with the tire. Went inside the truck. I did a drop trailer report for the busted trailer that I pick up. And I did a new trailer pickup report. Now, it's time to get to the shipper. I looked at my clock. Man, it's 4 o'clock. And I should have been at the shipper already. So, at this point, I'm late. So anyway, I messaged my fleet manager. I'm like, I'm going to outbound right now. I picked up the new trailer that I'm assigned to. This is the number. Everything is good. Going towards outbound. It's 15 minutes away. Now, I should get fuel at outbound, because I'm only at half a tank. But being that the shipper is 15 minutes away, I'm like, I'm going to skip getting fuel and just head straight to the shipper. And when I get the load, I could go back to Pittston and get fuel. So right away, I head to outbound, doing my thing. When I was getting out of there, I saw a dude made a look at his face that I was about to hit a truck on my left. But when I looked in my mirror, I realized, it's clear. Because when you know the swing of the trailer, I look back and I'm like, yeah, that's not going to hit anything. I'm good. But I saw him. He made it look like I'm about to hit it. But when I look, I'm like, nah, I've been seeing that it's okay. I'm the one driving. So on the outside, you might think I'm going to hit it. But I already see my mirrors and my truck is already straightened out. So I'm not going to hit it. I'm coming away from it. So anyways, I go down there, go to outbound. I told the guy, look, man, I don't need no fuel. As long as I'm good to go, fly open that gate, I'll be back for fuel. And he said, all right, you looks good. Everything is good to go. He did his thing. Make sure I'm all connected, trailer, it's not in a messed up situation. Even though it's just coming out of the trailer shop. And, he went on his computer, do his little thing. And he opened the gate. Now, when he opened the gate, I'm like, I looked at my estimated arrival time to the shipper, 4:20. Say, 4:20. If you know, you know. I see 4:20. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm going to be 20 minutes late. So anyways, I head here to the shipper. Now, when I get to the shipper, right, I only see sign for receiving office. I'm like, yo, where is the shipping office? If you guys know, it's in, what's the name of this place? Let me tell you exactly where I'm at. It's a place in Hanover Township, PA. Cormark is the name of the shipper. I don't see sign for shipping office. Wait, my phone shift. I'm telling you, they're loading me, guys. I don't see sign for shipping office. I only see sign for receiving. I'm like, oh shit, let me check the notes real quick. And the notes did said there's no sign for shipping, just 2 doors that say receiving. Go to the first door. Man, I went inside there. I mean, I did my arrivals when they arrived. I arrived around 4:22. I arrived. It was a smooth drive come here. When they arrived, I'm like, man, where's the shipping office? But when I saw the notes that say, both doors say receiving, go to the first door. I go to the first door after I did my arrivals and everything. I don't see no one on the inside. I'm like, man, what's going on? This place is empty. So I went up back to my truck. I go down to the other receiving door, nobody. I go back to my truck. I'm like, yo, maybe the shipping office is down the street. But I said, no, the note saying both doors saying receiving, so I'm definitely here. Man, I went back inside there with the receiving office. Still no one on the inside. It should be shipping office, but the note says it's receiving office. That's where I should go. I'm in there, still nobody. I'm like, yo, this is getting crazy. But anyways, I heard someone in there with a forklift. I heard the sound of a forklift. Beep, beep, beep. So I'm like, hello, anyone there? Hello, hello. I did saw a guy. I said, man, look, man, I don't know if I'm in the right spot, but I have an appointment to pick up at this company. I don't see any door for shipping, but my note said both doors say receiving office, so I guess I'm here. And he said, yeah, you're here. Where you going? I told him where I'm going. And he said, all right, cool. I'm going to tell you which door to go into. So, I fill out the form and everything. And he said, hold on, let me check with my supervisor and they'll give you the door. I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm there waiting and he told me, hey, go in front door 10. don't back into it as yet. Turn on your reefer to 33, let it run. We'll come out there and tell you when to back into the door. I'm like, all right, bet. And I guess I made it. So my first load back from vacation, guys. It's crazy. Now, I'm watching the snow. Because I'm going to North Carolina, and there are two routes. I-81, I-95. Right now, it's 5 o'clock. I'm thinking, you know, I could go to Pittston, get the fuel. I could do a little break there, maybe like a 3-hour break to like 9 o'clock. And when I see a route taking me down I-95 and there's I-81. You know, I'm thinking it's going to be snowing. Do I want to go to West Virginia with this snow? Because I think I'm going to go to West Virginia. And I'm thinking, you know, I-95, the only issue I'll have with I-95 at this time of the night is traffic. But if I should take like a little, you know, 3-hour split break there at the Pittston terminal when I get the fuel, you know, that will push me to like 9 o'clock. And by the time I get to DC, it will be like 12 at night. I could stroll through DC smoother without the traffic, because that's my only issue, traffic. And it wouldn't be any mountains and stuff. The snow really hits. And when I check the weather, you know, that time of the night, it's going to definitely be, you know, in West Virginia. But the snow won't be over there in Washington and Virginia as yet. And even if it hits, I'll be on flat lands. So now I'm thinking I might have to delay and wait, take like a split break, and head to 95 with this snow, because I don't think I want to go to West Virginia at night with the snow. So that's my new plan right now. That's my new plan. To just go back, get the fuel, and do a split break there. And, you know, take the 95 down there. And then I would shut it down somewhere, maybe in Virginia. Shut it down in Virginia, because this load doesn't get there until Sunday morning. So if I could run it to Virginia, I know that TA in Northern Virginia always have parking. So if I could make it to that TA, I could shut it down there. Snowing or not, I will have drive time. I'll shut it down at that TA until tomorrow. I'll pick it up and take it all the way to the shipper and shut it down at the shipper. And then I'll take at the receiver, because the receiver has parking. Shut it down at the receiver Saturday night. Take a 10-hour break there, or 8. And then I'll get unloaded there the next morning. I'll have a fresh clock to start after I get unloaded Sunday morning. So, you know, that's my new plan. It's been a rough start. I mean, what I learned from this, when I get assigned to the trailer, I did what I did, man, because I'm thinking 15 minutes away, if I should, you know, wait till 2 o'clock, load picks up at 4, at 2, if I could hook up to my trailer at 2, I should be okay. That's a whole bunch of time to get 15 minutes, but, you know, something has to just happen, man. Something just has to happen. And that's what happened on my first load back on vacation. So now, hopefully it's a smooth ride to the ship, to the receiver. Like I said, I'm going down 95. I'm taking a flight. I'm not going through the mountains in Virginia and West Virginia. I'd rather take 95 in the middle of the night, dealing with that snow if there should be any snow. So yeah, guys, tomorrow, man, the trucker, I'm back. Shout out to everyone. Happy New Year. Hopefully this year we can make a lot of money in trucking. I'm going to do TNT training really soon, so look out for that. Yeah, you know, I have to pay it forward. I was saying to myself, you know, I don't want to train anyone, you know, I don't want to trust anyone to drive it, you know, you know what I mean? But someone trusted me, and I just have to pay. I have to pay it forward, you know what I mean? I don't want to say it would be selfish of me to say I'm not training anyone, because I don't trust anyone when someone actually trusted me. You know, shout out to my trainer, really great trainer. He taught me everything I know. But, you know, some things you cannot avoid. And, you know, that happened today. But what I should have did when I realized someone backed under my truck and it took me 20 minutes for them to move, I should have called my fleet manager there and then. But, you know, the tractor shop said they're coming. So, it is what it is. But, yeah, like I said, I will be doing TNT training in the near future. I think it will be good, you know, to, like, show you guys training a new student. You guys been watching me from getting my license, the PSD phase, you know, TNT phase. I think it would be cool for me to teach someone the job, you know, driving the truck, all the necessary paperwork to do, trip planning, watching the weather, all of that stuff. Oh, trucking is unpredictable at times, because who knows, I would have messed up a 15 minutes pickup that's 15 minutes away with 2 hours ahead of time. Who knows? But it's trucking, man. Stuff happens. But yeah, I will be doing TNT training in the future, man. So look out for that. I'm trying to make extra money this year. So, you know, with TNT training, I could make that extra money. Yeah, I could make that extra money. I'm trying to get that extra money. And I'm trying to, you know, pass the teaching on, because my trainer, the way he taught me, his trainer taught him that way, and his trainer taught his trainer that way, and his trainer taught him to, you know what I mean? So it's just like a DNA of how I drive the truck. I want to pass that DNA on, so whoever I train, they will drive like me, the way my trainer drive, the way his trainer drive, because it's coming from a long line of trainer. The way I drive the truck and the way I do things, it's coming from that. So there's a DNA from the way I hold the steering wheel, trip planning, all of that stuff, the way I drive. It's exactly like my trainer, man. And knock on the hood tip, I haven't had a critical condition since I've been out here. I haven't. You know what I mean? And it's the way I drive, the defense driving. I have the camera here. It never went off, you know, knock on the hood. But I want to pass it on to someone, you know, that great driving. And he, I don't think I want to train a she, you know what I mean? You know, because, you know, I don't know, there's nothing against a she, but I want to train a dude. Maybe after I train a dude and I see how it goes, maybe I'll open a train a she in the future. But I want to train a dude, you know. So if you're watching this video, you're about to come to Prime in the near future, you know, you might get me as your TNT trainer. Yeah. And then if you're a female, maybe in the future, I'll have female student. But my first student, I want to, you know, test it out on a guy. And I know what to do, because my trainer will do the exact same thing. Shout out to my trainer if you're watching this. Man, my trainer is top notch. Straight up. But yeah, guys, it's your boy, man, the trucker. I'm getting loaded. Heading back to the terminal after this. Kill a couple hours. And then I'll head to the 90. Subscribe. Comment, you know, let me know what you guys think about me doing TNT training. It's been a year. Next month will be a year. You know, after 6 months, it could be a TNT trainer. But I said to myself, I wanted to do a year. And it's been a year next month. So after next month, I'm open to training. And let's see how it goes. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.